So Maria, you talk to a lot of big spending marketers, advertisers, and agencies. What are the three biggest mistakes you think CMOs and their marketing teams are making right now?
I think one is jumping on that bright shiny object. Sometimes it seems like whatever it is, whether it's whatever bell and whistle is out there in the marketplace, everyone jumps on that. And I think really it's key to approach things from a strategic standpoint, understanding who the target audience is that you're trying to influence or reach, be able to understand how they use whatever devices that they use, and really come up with the right marketing strategies and tactics to really meet those marketing objectives and really connect with that audience. So I think that's one of the key issues. I think another thing I've seen is that really wanting to do something cutting edge and innovative, but having it have to drive return on investment. And oftentimes that's not necessarily, it doesn't go hand in hand together. So I see some of that going on. The other thing is not measuring to the right criteria. Sometimes we see certain clients that they have branding objectives, yet they're measuring on clicks or response rates. So it's having the right measurement criteria in place, or doing a campaign and not really putting any measurement in place to really track the performance of it and how does it perform, and so then you're going on gut whether you repeat it or not. So I think that everyone's still trying to figure out this digital space and how to leverage it. So much opportunity, so much data, but sometimes we almost get stuck in it where we're swimming in so much data that we have almost analysis paralysis. We don't know what to do with it.
It's funny, you lead into another question which I don't think anyone has the answer to, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. 17 or 18 years ago when I worked on Madison Avenue, I was thinking this idea of branding budgets and direct response budgets being completely siloed fails at the face of it. Yet it's almost 20 years later and there's still brand budgets and direct response budgets. What's the catalyst going to be for a truly holistic or integrated marketing methodology to be used and executed?
I had $1 for every time I heard holistic marketing. Yeah, it's what everybody dreams for, but we still have very siloed agencies, and the more channels come up, the more siloed it seems to become. It's a really good question. It's something I spent many years on the agency side of the business, and it was something that we were grappling as well. And we tried different. I worked at agencies that tried the holistic integrated approach, and then I was at other agencies where we broke things up and had different specialty groups, and everybody's trying to really figure it out. From where I sit and my point of view, I think with a lot of digital and where digital is going, you really need that holistic approach that you were talking about, because you need creative and media to work together. And it's not just about building a brand or generating a response or building a relationship. It's a little bit of everything together all at one time. And it's important to have specialty groups that understand this, but it's almost though we have to become all generalists and have experts that we go to that really understand each of those areas, but be able to have generalists that can look across the whole strategy and really develop something that's integrated and that works for what that brand is trying to achieve against that audience that they're trying to achieve. But yet you're never going to have somebody that is a specialist in all of these areas and that can pull in specialty areas when appropriate. And so the question is, does that happen on the agency level, or does that happen on the client level? And that's what's yet to be determined.